champions of the Ghana Premier League the season of 2021 to 2022. What do I say?
Yeah.
It's going to be a huge festival at Babara Stadium.
Also, 2 games near on Sunday. Yeah, the Women's FA Cup final.
I think Women's FA Cup final.
I know 3
p.m.
Yeah, no movie and Kotoko and Sharks.
And so they are 12.
They are 12.
Okay. Now, only some musicians be back. It's almost yen says I'm from Ras Stadium in Tam. It's in your seat. You can do the boogie. Oh, also John, why kakra? Why boogie kakra? That's why I enjoy game, no. It's way there. Say, oh yeah, Santiago Goni, we neutral. Oh yeah, Django no matter be against no. Oh, when you answer about only my gala baby no ne. Every dakwane Matthew no. Or my be against Kofi Mensah. But still, as I go to Gaji League, you know, Kwame Eugene, Ebo, Kwadon Kansan Lil Wayne, Ebo, Pa Thomas, Ebo, and of course the king of dancehall, the dancehall king himself, the Sha'awali, or is it Shatawali, or is it Sha'awali? Sha'awali, Shata, Ebo, Nankaripa and Kenya Ikawa. Blacko, it's what they say there. A brand de Jayo, Unyana Sana, Nesa, Killer. Oh, because of a car, or the other traveler. Can I come a bantampa? I think I'm a reading in every answer. It's way in your map and to share when 4 years for the coronation. But on Sunday, Obabia, over so many interest in football for Nebra because you're free. And when you former, I am free for and crowd to the level of JHS.
Okay.
It's over to the Akranaba Stadium. Now you Felix Babara Stadium and in your face. League, you don't necessarily have to be a Kodoko fan to be there. Man in your face. I'll just say. Okay. While you're in room, I want Santiago say I want somehow do and so. Tachima 11 wonders. Only say, I'm also had to focus here. Can outstanding game? I'm born in there. Now. Then the entity for Alex Asabwami, and it's every room warm. Mr. Kujo Fiani, a Galka chairman. Now, Wadlani, a Galka, our plans for top 4. No, now top 4 the teams when I home with your room, and also you know, on some, I say I did banning somehow do Yabuano Enina, or Rabbi, no, Kotoko management member, or a former player, so now, or the foot will be ma Santiago Kukuno, Efa Mbella. Or says I go to go Africa, no, or making impact. Or best throw Mom from San Cabela, Mbella, Momon Tono, which is a bebois. Fabio Gama said nobody believed. Second go bet Yaji League, no, and no, I and somehow the children somehow draw. Yabuana, Christian Bogodier, and I know chairman, Yamiasi. As I say, oh, the Naki William, the brother, chairman, Nico, many aji, but I need a baby pay na confirmation every year, so I feel the Obama. Confirmation, I say, a young Unicrana Baku Cratcher may buy, and since a team near sorted. Sunday, Omio, the other 10 years, chairman and Candy, and Kelvin, Jerome. No, we didn't a bit different. Yes, you see, a young Kelvin, but you're not Pagana Panzer Jerome. And no, Jerome, was a Kelvin, they're not gonna go home. I'll just say, Jerome, the day, it's so sudden, no Bagana, of course. I'll just say, oh, no, be seen in so Kagana Casa, the Ghana, oh, yeah, like he lives like a Ghanaian, even though they Obama are the Germans. Kelvin also, yes, I need to have a Bruni and on your mind. Yes, but Kelvin, the Indian is so an opportunity, your German, and but when would you know? Williams, women, I tell you, live on Facebook. How many are you at Matuano? Where you Nico, any Inaki, and man tell me no, I'm more Ghana. Now, I'm not ready to just say, I'm about holidays, but Titru now so a nationality switch. I think it's the first time I'm over Ghana. Aye, okay, I'm Ghana that. I'm on holidays, baby, I'm Ghana that. So for the first time, as I'm going to be new, ever Ghana. Entino yenhwe sem panifo betimi apre omo cast very well na ebetimi no makasa yi na ombagi atum na at least ba ko kraka so ogi atum na oboba mayen near this place we call World Cup na chairman me sure say team no be sorted na hwe say Haxin Odoy e Kamadin and ebo flanks no na chairman Edin Ketia Inaki Williams and ebo affront
Pate any Baba Idris any Kudus in a Gen Fima Blasters team now. Chairman, me so say on the right side, so no Tariq any Odoi, and so the number 2 position now. Chairman team the competition and team the best sorted. Now you go walk up, no, just to go there and add to the numbers. Keke.
That's a bomb die and with Yaba. Final.
Bomb them chairman now, and we say no trouble in our family. So, watch check the ages of these players. Odoi 21 years, Kamadi 20 years, Inaki 27 years, Nini Akituano 19 years, Tariq Lamptey 21 years. So, see, team as our players we now, not just for the World Cup. In the long term, maybe you bet him in about 5, 6, 7 years of football for many these players are. And you saw say blaster team bet him a and your players are at the twilight of their career and you chase you keke. Age on their side. Now it means our players even after the World Cup, our players will still be available for the Blasters of Ghana. Michelle ages, you know, and I'm here talented as our players there. Chairman, you World Cup near Kokekeno. Also Ghana so G AFCON a check. Long time a G AFCON. We were the first country near G Air4. Yabetina wa amaija be say ho abeje enson Cameroon abe say ho and say waginum. Other countries be no mo ntoye no abe say ho ekọ omonim. You know, our next target after see a World Cup now, you better make it a very meaningful, huge impact. Oh, World Cup no. Chairman, me sure say yen target say beti me agi AFCON ni bi. Sa place we ba near World Cup ni we na next AFCON no. So me available for the Blasters in Kwadia. Then our chances of say beti me win our next AFCON no and should be very high. Chairman, idea quality will be no all. These players are quality players, and as long as they are willing and ready to play for us there, I'm all for it. Here can say benya a chirono no nasali so jatum no abeka jiku ene amatenu mfimfi won a chirono there. Center back in sorted, right back sorted, mfimfi sorted, on the flank sorted, attack near solid. Abranti fena fenejan talent, one for the future. Yenina ebeti machine in crying say obeti mi ayre no abeye the new Asamoah by play there. I think say he has so much to learn. See a World Cup now. Gentry for any enkoto afi 9 so he has to learn a lot to be able to play at that highest level. It is a Inaki Williams neba na afeneja no mutie gire no musua de free no mo maybe in 2 or 3 years time no then afeneja any other players no will begin to take over. But in play World Cup there Nyamiano no chairman enya fenejan ene de ko work up no. We need a tried and tested experienced players.
I didn't see enya fenejan de go. So okan
because okan but say san fenejan e quality Blasters attack no e work up na. Chairman GDA should nim sa. On say why one for the future, why potential I betima boy maybe 2-3 years time. Say inaki numba na feneja de ko work up no na or understand inaki num na osua de maybe in 2-3 years time. Then Afenejan would then take over sa position no. But in prim party chairman ye ko work up na ko gidi na Asamoah na lead attack no 2006 na Asamoah 2010 na Asamoah even 2014 I ko na anko ye no na Asamoah na lead attack no it will ko work up na betime bibia at least you need one potent tried and tested air striker when they ko work up no men ka sa Afenejan nyade in fact oba in our 2 games against Nigeria Chema Oyade because of or commitment or ahoden he ran into spaces no creating a chance for other players to score. But at the World Cup chairman defenders say no mkwakobo World Cup there one ra Afeneja beyirem you know maybe 3 years time na AS Roma no team develop it no be starter or more every week edema AS Roma no she goes there then Blasters you know sa position no abayene there. But World Cup in just November, right? November to December there. Chairman Miesho said the stage is too big for him. The stage is just too big for Abrantia. We need these players to make my boy qualify to the next stage of the World Cup. At least group stage qualification. See and to me and Kwenim Kakra Krana near to be free group stage to me anymore. Now I could go anymore just like the last World Cup now. You're now. Chairman Miesho said Ghana for you in the bedroom.
Okay. And you are Kasama. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, be able to
I grab about him and say, General, meaning say, would you be on about him? I didn't endorse on about him.
This guy was pressure was out.
Don't pressure one water about. Cocoa is this one. I got to investigate more radio station. I would jacket ya. Did they be an out of phone? Then now, we just go and say, yes, we answered enough of. Okay, it's a say, but Andy Inaki, naming you and Nico, Inaki about 270 something for.
Yeah.
Now, I'm saying almost celebrating the crowd.
Yeah, also, one player, Umpra. Adiaba ko ye positive about Inaki ni se chairman Umpra.
Say you be beginning.
And for the past 3 years ni every Bilbao game was starting. Every game at Bilbao football was starting. Past 3 years there is no game at Bilbao for the bar.
Over 203 starts.
Yes, at the Bilbao team no. Into no or one player say Ghana nyana. Minim say bia ahanom no na bia say Africa ha pitch no side ne be kwakofu bia but Ewo Bilbao when I was here kind of chairman in terms of injury dear or one player hardly so better say Inaki Epra now Bilbao folk will game or tinche umubi there be or game be with them but chairman na Christian Eka say ye muba ko kra na nkebeboy and me I have always said senka emuba ko ni enya I would have gone for Nicholas chairman kameko for the younger brother.
Some can experience that be a Naki. But yes, and you know, yes, so. Now, I'm trip in Ghana and to say,
oh, Chairman, I enjoy Ghana. And none of the Drew and Casomo enjoy Ghana. And
now, what will be done with you from Ghana? I was Inaki was a boy's name, you raise more Britain. No, I was so silly about Bilbao. Wow, there's something about Bilbao to get a chance to play for them. I was say, we are either so Bilbao ni and now go through the academy. What I say? Almost to top players say, hey, rough. Where ya? Nam,
Bedru Ghana and I say, a ticket, Nampo, and where Williams, the no.
Okay.
And we video kakra, just say,
Naga Williams, we had Williams. No,
yeah, we are Inaki, the no.
Okay.
And I just only a Philip Breeze now. I mean, baby, I don't know.
I some say, we were not choco, baby, and I say,
what you had
my ancestors, my home.
My ancestors, my home.
And we are caption.
That's all. Oh my God, baby, baby, oh, say you make class no moko. Yeah. So say be house of Kwakra old towns ni bi. Say Sakumo no say no. Come old towns ni bi gugu a. Oh, say teshi ho na yi. Enti wa kofie. We nyina ye. Unze mrante ni mienu. Emra have to try say omo pe omo no. Have to contact your parents no. Asama mama no papa kan say omo ni honorable Kenya Japan ko kasa. Say honorable Kenya Japan kasa omo mbebo a. Family need to be da.
Of course.
That is the power and the respect. Honorable Ken, our family. So.
Tibeti makase we nyina no Kennedy honorable so who
no into at the pounds of Casa Bites no. As your Monagana for Casado and the so
honorable is what in Casimir. Honorable firepower.
Honorable Ken was the guy for
Casado. Nicholas is the I say you remove Cacrano.
Nico.
Yeah, Nicholas.
We fear now.
Fear. You say baby if you more a cost you when you go the winner.
I don't feel my I don't feel more cost you. So baby is all poor down.
Now we're compound no crash.
Chairman, I'm crying in this year. Can you mammy bow? But this year can see
the compound no quite.
Oh, hey, Raul Alejandro. We're gonna have to do the whole one.
But a piano or the Nicolas we see.
Aye, we were not okay. The poor even or the other. We yet to see. But they say what it yet because power no one okay Japan some
na can honorable super president 20 said you obey bia say
and they say no Ghana blaster no welcome the presidential project
did they say
it is our company friend I minister catch our company so ezo compare William for no you say this honorable Japan our company be friend Ken Another than no say. Oh, I say, oh, man, crowd of my.
They can say,
a president, a guy wrong. Oh, yeah, you got that. It's anyone who said it. They said it, we added them. And they are enjoying their stay in Ghana, obviously. Or videos here, almost posting here. But I tell her live on Facebook, and I saw her on 1HD TV. The Williams. Now say don't wanna confuse the Inaki brothers. The William brothers. Because Baku the Inaki Williams and Baku the Nicholas Williams. Now Nico Williams is only fantastic. And 7 for the two above DVD. But anyway, they are so unkind. Say guys, almost the first above the buy no more panty.
So omuni any guy named Tibia. Okay.
Well, I know your situation said here is it here honum and the career statistics of Inaki Williams. Mummy Rekaka. Na ejai de beto ediamai. Quick one. Ansana baba so na de room war. Amanon because some pina koso. Abranche na Sadio Mane hu na.
Yeah.
Na people say ni nwa na nya ni nwa o. Nya ni nwa me so ma nya ni nwa nya na busu ni no. Onka busu no. Onka ma busu no we fa nka ho. Enya ni nwa na the chance branch ni ti na ye na onya Sadio Mane bi ehia no. Ana on the temperature. I mean they no look alike no. Ana ba kunzo share na no osu no.
Yeah, in the
Sadio Mane guys say ono fa the number man no.
And wa friend
Sadio Mane agi akwa number.
Aye.
And wa friend. Sadio Mane inso there.
Wa friend.
Tell you about Janka gidi on channel. Oh, okay. Oh, but we are so to one out to you as that's the best way to live.
Yeah.
We are so being na check. Uni adwindwin bia. We are so to na dia adwindwin what chiri we are so what say we are so odia. We are so odia. So what I say. Now they and run you through this now me enti where you
and now Senegal bo game and against Rwanda. Na after game no Senegal win 1-0 man in the Kobo penalty. 94-minute penalty. Omo we game no. And a Sadio Mane free a branch and Oko stadium.
So what on the
general no. Say no our video na DK yin and run. Also we are national Cristiano. Into movie no friend na the say the picture. On the Monday kasa.
My enti da no fans no agents are.
Oh yeah, kwara nim so on srenya wi.
I'm so kind of things so boy. So they are too last week crack. Let the not tell Jenny not inside you. I'm quite the best difference. Or the venture guys na go jai.
Oh, and Sadio Mane bon come off so. I say na so obi ani ni twa picture o.
Na enifa na oni Sadio Mane kura di nkomo mponi na Sadio Mane na. So open ho ye di ada tema ko be ni ho bi pa o.
Easy.
Ti jawa na nyi zo tu ra branch na. O say o star o. No be ko jana chi ani ni twa picture. Omo mo be video no so video no.
Was like a Sadio in video call. Ko video call dem zanga go. When the games and they are kwandem say.
But say omo pon game no. And a boss or no kwatene ma or call back no. And I just say
video call anka obeji bass na chi. Driver dey bass.
I go zanga driver dey bass.
Na chairman bia be official, bia be confirm. Na chairman say oron ba be kan Madrid me for no ha. Christian ade there Madrid team no mo ye. Say ye ni anko so a ejare ma me Madrid midfielders no. Na David chairman we na LCR. Madrid midfielders on both here no. On say Luka Modric e was 36 years. Toni Kroos e was 32 years. Casemiro e was 30 years. And now look at replacements of the master players or more because enche
Kamavinga was saying
Kamavinga age 19.
Okay.
Tchouameni abe 22. And Federico Valverde 23. And to know where I just say omo fa kwan bi so replace 3 players we at the time omo be free mono because who you be to say Modric was extended 1 more year the Madrid. And bia ono na ekono na Tchouameni yiba Federico Valverde Toni Kroos was 32 years. Already free mono. Now Fedi Valverde is sober. And now Eduardo Camavinga, Casemiro was 30 years. man so no so betia bobe 2 or 3 years the account and oral project na amade there na em say else teams ni bebrebe ehwe na omo yesare because wanya time bia no nya sa 3 na omo ebo time bia no omo na abo ama wa but one fa kwan bi so no replace omo yi a onso omo nyina abo mu free ma na akofa assembly abrewu team no
yeah no kwe
aha nti eno ne ade a Florentino Perez time bia ne ka say onse club president ya Ballon d'Or winner ne ade ba ko ya just say Mbappe dey no more
okay to also na yancha Lillian of Lilo's Kitchen Lillian so show no power bimbo Lillian cha oni obi a oti bia we'll talk about Inaki Williams and Aziz Amankwa Boateng. I'll say Inaki has played 6 years continuous without injury. 6 statistics no
on say 38 games no ball a season
no 38 games no more 38 and this is the league.
For the last time I won more matches here 2015 our ball no cry 25 games
yeah
since then 38 in the league, which means in La Liga since 2015-2016 on missing a single game for Bilbao.
And in the last 7 years, was only one red card.
Yeah.
In the last 7 years. In fact, the last 6 years, no red card. The whole season, the whole of this season, you have 4 yellow cards. The whole of last season, you have 1 yellow card.
And Chao, 15-16 now. Say about 25 matches, no, which means a red card. No,
affected match, of course. So we have 2 or 3 a year. And this talks about his discipline, and also it's because to play an entire season and get just 1 yellow card. That was last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Onya, in fact, the highest tally of yellow cards in a 38 match span, 4.
3-4.
What you say?
3-4.
And that is good. But even the goals, so last season he scored 8, Onya 5 assists. A season before that, Osha 6 assists. 19-20, too good because he has 6 goals and 1 assist. But he had an excellent season in the 2018-2019. 13 goals with 4 assists. That is why he's bringing to our national team. And 27 years, which means that the day you are Nicheno, Jordan Nicheno.
Yes.
What I say?
And I tell man, look beyond his goals, athleticism, southward, deeper. Tama basa ni beba obeshe bia player ba come suro ni yes abrante no. The way he will harass you, press you, run at you. As onsuro any kind of a defender bia. Onyabo na he just running at you. And then the kind of player Chama here and the ability to take air defenders on and create spaces. I think say nyanedia quality additional Ghana for nyina be mu say yenya player all back team no chairman or be solve and identify problem. You say a problem near and yakonya a player all bar. Sa player na all bano. He's coming to solve that identify problem now. Yensa Kano, chairman or a fit and their card is show commitment to play for us. They're gonna for anymore. No. Once he show commitment to play for us, now be able to make clear there. Inaki the chairman or a quality additional Ghana for any
okay, Andy,
chairman na yenko Ronaldo Nazario. On say the team any Real Valladolid and promising the team they say so much qualification from La Liga Division 1 La Liga proper anymore or promising the team they say obetra bicycle so I cover 400 kilometers and ni team no any qualification and on starting the journey no na chairman Ronaldo also obetra bicycle so I cover 400 kilometers
oh yeah ne funja ende
so and Germany any England game na ni edi hon komo and minim say Jare Benya Maguire tackle na eze Maguire ade no munim senka on say new coach ba enti e bia and no ne kai so but unim so wie no na Maguire mum da form na kai have the ball ne ko
Maguire
they say Maguire situation chairman I'm saying just a Manchester United team ne chance yes ahwe ni mu de esi last season no because the Manchester for na new hope be say oh Ten Hag now say as a insurance omunka Manchester minim so mo ye niam behind the scenes because so mo niam is so mo ye nyina no on sheda nya in the public domain down on as the end buy but I know so no pay what the car team say Liverpool team now ready so be breaky bank now a branch of friends down on it unim say Benfica for no request for 80 million pounds 80 million pounds for Darwin Nunes. Ti say Liverpool for be to access Canada. Omu kutua na chese.
Na yase Lewandowski ezo woni Zariba man me hu blog with the joy. Na me just so about chosa. Yes also mu put money on but omo turn no me ska mu vanye adepa. Any say na hu.
Na Liverpool 18 million e ko to abrante friend no Nunes the chairman. I didn't know mu fa say academy convince Sadio Mane to stay.
Oh yes, Sadio Mane will stay.
Chairman convince the player to stay. Chairman convince.
I am sure they have tried because Liverpool and Jama Sadio just like that.
Is it about money? Tina Sadio Mane kwana say baby or answer na me say
because Sadio is on 150. Isn't he have 150,000 pounds a week. Now say Bukayo Saka no get this.
Yes.
We play them get 300 a year.
Chairman, man in Yama wire with the Liverpool team no. Now still now within Liverpool, I say Salah no promoting no even for the Ballon d'Or podium there's no Salah and no promoting no.
Darwin Nunes Benfica.
Yeah, Benfica.
Chairman was a good player. Born doing him Osao age 22 years on the side. As Obama sure say the qualities there will be him. Last season in 43 games for Benfica was 34 goals. 6 of those 34 goals came in the Champions League. The last season Benfica Juma Champions League no na Branche friend Darwin Nunes chairman no a very instrumental for Benfica, but the problem be adaptation. Player also account for Benfica 22 years into the Premier League there's a potential na probability high probability say one shot about Premier League na amfa ebetimi afa one so na amfa entino say 80 million. Now the Koto Abrante Fene Darwin Nunes dia. Sadio Mane adapted to the Premier League. Wabama fa were one of the best players in the Premier League. Losing him, say here as much as 80 million pounds to get replacement. Replacement, the chairman. As I Rex player on Premier League ni bida. Last season the Oyadie we play the numbers now was now. Chairman say we 43 games, no more 34 goals a year. But moving from one league from Benfica. A league or Portugal. Now moving from Portugal to the Premier League, one shot may even take time. It may even take time for the player to adapt. I'm not a Liverpool supporter, but me the powers that be. Make any change be there. I can use our powers to make a brand here. Your friend Sadio Mane to stay because all coordinator you said we here a lot of money to get the replacement. Replacement not to buy. Chairman, sebe fano, and also watch BD.
Now, maybe quite the name you kakra. Maybe I'm not by yard drink kakra. I say, Ebia onion is so because of money, but money can make him stay.
Of course.
What's the point?
Okay.
Nibade or other reasons of us all. Mbappe.
Yeah.
Now on court because of money.
I was in a dream was to play at the Bernabeu.
What I say to play for Real Madrid. Also, swinging idea would do or the die also die at your wife Bernabeu, Real Madrid, and he wants to win the Champions League. Over there, one of the places are easier. Real Madrid in Kwa, the pass VR, grab a chill movie, home to be Jaguar Manico. Oh, and this annual Manu, Andy Moon and Saturday, Igaka, Cabinet Juventus be easy, say. Oh, never be ever come out because, of course, then you'll be playing for the best club in the world. But no, the reason.
Yes.
But because of money, he's staying.
Of course.
Bible crosses yeah, so Sadio Mane, Ebia Liverpool for trust year. I can say we are going to make you the highest paid player in Liverpool. You think you will leave? But the risk is that so yes, Adiana Salah so 2 years left on his contract. Salah got the 2.
Yeah.
2 years left on his contract. Or also, you will be faced with a similar situation. Second one, go Liverpool 8% or renew no contract. Oh yes, then it goes to the Van Dijks and the Sardiano because who's the Liverpool no money will be also and the Mbappe because you trying to get 3 million a week. PSG, boy, only moment to be more. A 2-year player, who did 2 months ago, Yano. You come on a contract, yet, oh, you to be a Pamogre, Team Naka. And Messi and Neymar knows that, listen, I mean, it's his time. But Liverpool, Salah, money, Omukra so mu reti Salah no change money. It's to give him that bumper deal becomes a problem. These are my money kosa but many omo here live on Facebook omo kasen ka omo dey come prefer Barcelona for money no. As many omo here doing Mane will be a perfect fit for Barcelona.
But do we have the money?
For Bayern I don't know but well this is Sadio Mane and Sadio Mane will be good am bomb pay kwata anichi. I will say the kind of heart or one. I have said the Benyamisha no money koso sa. And Geka Konje, Bayern na baby obeko.
Chairman, and who can say Bianca Barcelona be perfect fit for Sadio Mane. But Barca problem even with Lewandowski dey na Yenka, Chairman. Barca everything to Robert Lewandowski, but omu team register no.
Sika say omu finance.
Yes. That is the problem FC Barcelona FAC right now. Omu team fa Robert Lewandowski. Omu team 2 years kana Bayern. But to register him no, and also a different story.
And also this one here, there is a team.
It's a players typical.
But so name say situation one day I know the power.
Christian di wa they say captains is in your mind say obusi Karombe Tisubiu. Sa Gerard Piqué, Sergio Busquets, Abrante French Jordi Abamu. Sika no one person Betisubiu because almost time and name we are din almost 50%. And to say no mujiri and Tisubi and Hobim.
Well, G8 Prime Minister will say Jota came and hit the ground running, same as Diaz. Club is going to make Lewandowski out of Nunes. Okay, I'll say Salah, Mane, Firmino all have 1 year left, and that's dangerous. Now let's look at Chelsea. So
yeah,
because Inter Milan say
Lukaku.
Yes, and Inter Milan say come up and Lukaku back.
Yeah,
so no more loaner. But I'm also power try sale. Second, you now come over Lautaro Martinez do younger deal. Cheche me I'm so saying Inter
the woman in Anwa born a tough Inter for any player because when himself from last season you tell me no not Lukaku the former teammates no Inter players no afraid Lautaro no only didn't come no afraid we no only didn't come into a didn't come one of free coaches player no actually very clear so come back to Inter but German Inter so sick because player Chelsea got on over 100 million
97.
from euros.
Okay.
Yeah. Over 100 million euros. 97 million pounds. Now player the buy and German or more 2 years. Now but German, what we are hearing is the entire contacts are no the new owner Todd Bowley as I say on also say the BC be Lukaku. So Lukaku if you, and yes or Lukaku interview be no here na conference and buy no opinion TSI interview no and or share Lukaku performance obusa coach Thomas Tuchel ono so hwa de na emfa ne system na any player ne mfa enti chairman pair what we are hearing on na nkasa ever so gigiram say player no ko no obekọ a omo allow Emma player friend say Lukaku and come back to Inter.
Chairman, Lukaku situation.
Inter cannot buy.
Lukaku ni Chelsea situation they are areho. After so I call a interview in a bobo game be onya 7 touches in the whole game. First half 2 touches. Now Chelsea added 97 million pounds in the to Abrante Lukaku. So how much they call Inter Milan on loan? I just Chelsea which means they will need an additional money to get another striker. In 1 year. Now, even the loan deal, no, initially, Inter no money Chelsea can say some of them loan they cannot pay new wages. No, I'm saying to you, it's this Chelsea. It's your part. It's your part. Yes. Because when you want a player, of course. So this guy who can do. It's an Sadia, opposite the man loan. Yeah. Means can I do meeting you? And Sadia it's your half money. And I mean how the business aspect now. Chelsea be affect you. Now you go into the transfer market and buy a player, and boy 97, 1 year amfa. Now outside the player they come another team. Then you go back into the transfer market to go and so look for another striker. And then you go into the market echo striker biana. Chairman 80 million echo. 80 million echo. 97 million pounds is already wasted. Now you go into the market to get another player. Over replacing Lukaku, Chairman Oko to be 60, 70, 80 million for just one position in just 1 year. and over Timako Christopher Nkuku from FZ Leipzig. Last season Bundesliga player of the season. The numbers in the year is but chairman unyani cheap. Okwadia, especially when it is Chelsea. Okwa they know say sky back. It only be ye pa. And Tirumbaya and Chelsea try and manage Lukaku na and get the best out of him.
Solomon Donko
last year was a bad player for Inter Milan.
Yes, that's what I was coming to. Solomon Donko say what goes around comes around. Chelsea voucher has had 1 year left. I'm almost 100 million. I'm a hazard over here for Serbia. And almost 3 or man. No more who's there. Almost I got to
hazard the boss and one wash every year.
Almost I got to Lukaku also 100 million euros. Almost I've almost probably got natural. But this deal, so say, and then Chelsea, are they not asking for too much? Say, Inter should give them money plus Lautaro Martinez
and Milan Skriniar.
I am saying Inter said 2 players no for Lukaku, Milan Skriniar plus Lautaro Martinez. Someone will say, I said Lukaku doing Inter no a perfect fit. Or boy Inter na, I heard you just a ball chain. Or change my donor cry. Oh boy, Aneshe. It is open to say who is a win ten so you could not win the league. Because of Lukaku free one. I'm attacking prowess not conform there. Now he and a part there. And they have Lautaro. There's some Milan
and I also know problem.
How many waivers solve 2 problems? I'm going to call Real Madrid no. Rudiger. Now somebody screening of nobody.
Milan Skriniar. Inter Milan team no. Omachiro. Milan Skriniar. In FIFA na Nicolo Barella. And attack Lautaro Martinez. Lukaku koye no. Lautaro and I hear Jumanu anymore there. Ube tu sa nipa mjeno de free one. Now the look. What is even the probability to say Lukaku saba? Ebesa fasa de fine.
And a mum bland.
But Chelsea for also dreams as a Lukaku ne value ne dasu 97 million. As I say, chama ababe 30. Ababe 30. That is why I'm waste our business no. Thinking say Lukaku is valued around. So
to I didn't win yet. Ababa way our Chelsea. No go try. Player got 1 year left on his contract. Had that one time Real Madrid 100. How many people will do that? Obu got 100 because any money the contract running out and my for the free. But
the Lukaku in last season the who said the value is what?
Over the say last year over so your bad year. This guy no there 100 million order for 97 million pounds no. Or the best 7 there free.
There be 7 don't last year 7. Be 37 what is that be 60? Kabe 60. Now Lautaro Martinez almost strike and Lautaro no quite be 60. Say swap deal there say ke umie no pay. Untim fa Milan Skriniar and kan ho enkoje Abrante Fenu Lukaku. Say Lukaku be goal kick on last season on Premier League kwa na Inter will not do that business. They won't do that business. Player aba amfa there. What side your most simple for mienu enkoje play of floppy or Chelsea last year. Chama wa be business.
Sir Lukaku do push for the move. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes circumstances in the team be a so I say so oton adia. Oh say bia and the headphone here she win also oton. Na say me di kan ba ho a na so no make na Christian be na also me headphone. Oh na bi white aba me headphone. Oh na
demand kosoro.
Demand ninya kosoro pe. The price will go up.
Yeah. Me nipa bi o twa shirt bi na me o twa shirt bi me so mu a na obi asum no obi asum. Say nkimi na me kwa na me so mu a sa shirt na kosoro a be 80. Nipa 3 ba o shirt ni ko 150. Me jama omo. Dem ka chere se wono on se na amafo ba o ntini wodi hwemani. Me si ni nche petadie.
Oh, they say Lukaku no fine. All for so way out. You want to leave. And I was where do come over Inter.
Yeah.
I'm a Inter for some Chelsea who said they almost hear Lukaku. And I don't know how much Chelsea who say any go for me here that bad yeah. And then let me also cash in because I didn't matter about. And my men catch me losses. Oh yeah. Or they meant to tell me kakra say. And then so it's your come Milan Skriniar and Lautaro. Now one tears here now to bago gracia. It is good deal for Chelsea. So Chelsea nya Lautaro Martinez that he'll be a perfect fit for the Chelsea play. Onya Milan Skriniar there hallelujah because Rudiger ko. It's almost pekwembe almost adin the omanya to
and Marina Granovskaya I a very smart here chairman. Who is Chelsea and Shadam Mabon that's omu nya Lukaku. That's what person mu jano kwa mane ko gidi. And now Obaba say mumu Inter for na mu nya no. Meanwhile Chelsea nya no. But omu meka so mu ton no. Mona they say mama mu say Mumientina Christian Becker say as a Chelsea fund that so value Lukaku price number they told the last year.
Marcus the Chelsea was 30. Only 30 they would confirm to 30.
No man the 40 there.
30.
But he was still Chelsea's top scorer.
Lukaku. Sir,
Lukaku na Chelsea top scorer.
Hey.
I think 15 goals.
No man in Kane. Obviously the control now Buffalo. Lukaku now he's made for the Italian game. More physical. A buono on the stage and only Bibiano. A buono. But Chelsea one thing I know so how far Dembele to Chelsea.
Chairman Dembele Diano. They say the injury records no chairman and also a problematic Chelsea for her side because Dembele years at FC Barcelona. Ja anye or Barcelona nyina air down to injuries. But as we said Chelsea decided number 20. But now Chelsea a focus no chairman how to replace Antonio Rudiger. Chairman Chelsea are there how to replace Antonio Rudiger. They are still having some belief in Timo Werner say biana Timo Werner dey na yi. What I say in terms of attacking one day Chelsea instead that enye so busy there but Rudiger no lose no here Chelsea better lose Marcos Alonso. Cesar split kweta dey so teteo. Onti as a Christians already ko Rudiger ko enti Chelsea e on the chairman.
But Chelsea was some 200 million pounds to spend.
Yes.
From the new owner.
Yeah, Todd Bowley.
Me who say yeah try you has just as German. Because you tell your colleagues that Chelsea has 200 million pounds for transfers and could have more from additional player sales. Chelsea can buy whoever they want. And yeah, entirely true. You can have the money but not on your players. Because it is bad almost having the
money no is one thing, but who spend this car na a go waste, it's something we are discussing now.
Because Chelsea had the money to spend, they went to buy Lukaku.
Yes.
It did not work. It's not like they bought a bad player because Lukaku was the top scorer in the Serie A. It's almost a good player, but it did not work. They say it's a Chelsea got somewhere elsewhere. Why no players better? It's a Chelsea.
And this is Chelsea so call for down on SD. Sa attacking.
Hijack Liverpool.
Yes, hijack Liverpool.
Price never sell shoot.
Price never sell shoot.
Because Liverpool are looking at if for some 80.
Yeah.
Liverpool can call
80. Now Chelsea is about 200. I'm say 200 now.
To Chelsea bar.
Price never
Chelsea because of NBA 85. Liverpool because of match 85. Then Chelsea 2. By the time I realize now 100.
Now I saw them for the bonus.
Say they have 80 outright, but add-ons.
Yeah.
Now say no the corner could come 100. And no crown and a Christian discuss say and no crown what is the probability to play on a bar from a different league to a new league? Or bar no so better.
It has its risk, but still quality may be unbearable. Yeah. But they say to shout they are so crazy about Dembele.
Yeah. Dembele the problem is availability. Injury no unrestricted no available nkwadiya. Chairman there's no doubt about his quality. Basa boka upi players a tow mo ya boka pa Dembele kan 136 million euros. But the sad aspect is say Abrante fen Dembele be
no to bless mama. Ska no jibiana.
Oze Dembele die no ne ya nya ne mesika ntina sika dam. Ska ba ye ho na sam na so sia ba ye ho a we needed to replace Neymar. As he and thinking through the transfer no that match and the quarter Brentford Dembele 136 million. Adia Dembele ba Barca say chairman onya injuries nko almost 10 different injuries. Days or 10 no. Sometimes to me come 40 days, 50 days na Dembele out. But since Abrante Fen Xavi taking over from Barca in November last year, chairman 21 appearances, Dembele gave Barca 13 assists. It is why available in Kwandia. There is no doubt about Abrante Fen Dembele quality. But on the Rex, Otones Abrante Dembele injury. No dinner park, no see available man Kwandia. He will give you the numbers, he will give you the presence for a player. In fact, one of the best players since Xavi took over. Now Abrante Fen Dembele. But the
Chelsea for the so can say even in the La Liga, where also almost style of play no enter England then acquire hit and run. No. England then the old bad one. Even in the La Liga, now availability no anymore. Injuries no bar na neighbor. And you know coming into the Premier League, ball no old bad no be sure about bow about arch form no. how can Osman Dembele survive in the Premier League? And also every Chelsea fan say La Liga na say obeka say tackle den shade ni strosa oh didn't shade nim gidi no. Now Dembele to go 40 days without playing for FC Barcelona. Now over Premier League, you know, every game I will be no even over team I will relegation crown no and also one issue Chelsea also with regards to Osman Dembele in the transfer, you know. Without that, or a fine player, our wings no left or right piano, and a very good player. Ultimately, taking on players, ne passes or the assist or the bemano. I know she, but the problem is and Christian Kano availability, injuries, you know, Chairman, and any concern for Chelsea as we speak now.
Well, yeah, no. They say
when them I'm fast now, dear mo. I know pay. I said Gebra is there no. Gebra Jesus. Also, me catch say Madrid and so show interest. But I know pay report and say Gebra Jesus. Arsenal are making almost first offer of £42.5 million.
No, so be unim Ateta na ye.
I say Ateta project is so convincing player no.
Oh. They say we did it almost like. What the class has happened to all the project?
So what's one Mbappe? Do what him?
Okay.
The project no convincing no team. I don't say I never call some show.
Okay, that's it. Okay, but your friend said Gerald Pickens so ne case man said the newspapers be reporting
Shakira.
Is it Shakira announced they are?
Oh yes, on my divorce.
Separation. The idea actually Man City step up Saka pursuit. Reds ready to make for says Liverpool super Gavi. And Bayern so with Sadio Mane there no.
Liverpool Gavi there is really a nice swap. Media Cantara na just bibia
Cantara back
na ye omo pepe Gavia omo betu yesi bofo back a project I hear him for that chin
na me pese ye fa we nyen yemfra mo no ne say Shakira na yi separation no no crazy say Gavi maame na
no di bank statement say no
yeah who say dey na issue ne buy no ade che ya ade che na Spain ball game bia Gavi boss I give it. On the mommy chat picture, and I normally compare the two images and they was social media. But I'm saying, and Gavi mammy. It's a buzz of word Janin Teveza. I do more because someone said one. Now, was I do we say, baby German? I say. Not now, can Gavi mammy always think a bank
so teammates. What I say, I had
the marital issue. The Quebec also problem in Barcelona.
Yeah.
Quebec how to solve that relationship between Gavi and Piqué, and other places. How are they going to look at Piqué? The treatment he has given to his younger brother.
Gavi said no stepfather.
Stepdad. Okay, for now,
and I say England, so we need 2-1, right?
Yeah.
Emma Hurricane Bogu.
Number
1-1 against Germany.
Yeah.
1-1. So my first game, we lose 1-0 to I think Hungary. And on next game, we 1-1 and Hurricane is a good chairman. Now the 50th goal for the English national team. I'll share ranking now. Players actually goes par the English national team no. Rooney I'll say 53. Harry Kane abetosumi no was 50 goals for the English national team. But this is where my problem is. I think one of the biggest mistakes that Harry Kane was the contract he signed in 2018. Abro signed a 6-year contract extension with Tottenham Hotspur. And then Abrante Fed Harry Kane may end up becoming England's all-time top scorer. Abra Chema one who are on retire no, na onyeshi. Nothing to show for. Because Rooney ayekana semi. So ye English all-time top scorer no. Si penkruwa Rooney ji ya Chema countless. Rooney won the Premier League, won the Champions League, FA Cup, EFA Cup, the Club World Cup. Every single available trophy biano Rooney timi GB. Gary Lineker no nyina anom sebo be charting anom nyina in that ranking no chairman after say ombeye at the point ebe English all-time top scorers no maji bibi. But Hurricane with just 3 goals per me now maybe 4 goals per. Then Hurricane all-time top scorer for the English national team. But Chama Hunidiano. And the Abu say Hurricane Diano finalist Bemi and Sabi and Diano. Abra on team. But the regional competition also Premier League Man City the only Premier League they are Liverpool and so a closing gap Chelsea so there chairman the probability to brand defend Hurricane ebetimi agin kruwa we Tottenham Hotspur no chairman watch it so he may become English all-time top scorer without anything to show for kruwa bi ansha no
okay well I know but for the fans of the NBA, so as they say, the playoff final between the Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtic. I'm going to 2 games. What's the Saturday? I was going to try one day. Who's that? Boy, we are getting bet 3-4. Almost down on bottom. You are playing best of 7. 7 games. The fan say we are when you're bad day. And I guess the Americans say when you're bad day, then you have 6 more opportunities.
And playoff no mean just one penny as a cobono. Ubi su fie the chairman.
Sebia Europe the cable playoffs. The other cable bet 3. Odi amo 3.
And teams now more qualify for playoff ni na money league system.
Bibisa. But anyway, also Monday na game 2 the Bas Golden State Warriors winning by 107-88 baskets. Now I say series na be 1-1. It's in America no chana match 1. Yeah, hano. America the omanyumbre. And then you for them. It's not how much. And game 3 no. And so Basunti. You said you know so a little bit on Formula 1. But where the S inti Ejari photo so. Christian, can you do so?
James Hunt's son. My father bedded 35 hostesses before World Cup Championship win and 5,000 in all.
Also, name 5,000 and a die.
The first one was 35.
I will say in all no 5,000. A 35 a hostess. And I'm video really guy say if I say and then also in future. Also a hostess. I say on made do where I say I don't play more about what I say I don't go for the your plate. Anyway, James Hunt, neighbor Freddie Hunt. They tell the James Hunt no a former Formula 1 champion. Now see before 1976 World Championship pro. Nani papa any man 5,000. A moon 35-year hostess. And other.
Is your only say also mechanic.
Now, until you say, I want 5,000. Only 5,000 other. Okay. It's a see, I am ready. And me, we are in terms of we are one job about him. Because me friend say, I'm only about 5 years. On one job of Jesus, on numbers. You check here, now the Ghana for no more American because say open on Krata, it was okay. US passport near ya. Questionnaire on the are you coming to practice polygamy in America? I said, you know.
Now can you say
okay. Eti yemra no. I just said it's it here. Asante go. League champions 2021-2022 season. Baba has said here on something but the Black Stars of Ghana I go do Japan in Baba try Japan you know Jake Mamiahe see bet you a chance near a team no Edin Komo every Japan now I said you want to put this here but I understand say and when you find you too happy with the level of test no see Japan no test yeah near test
COVID no
almost for COVID serious yeah very serious very serious so say can't say enana etie free play him see and so far a yinima
many aji wo your preparation for World Cup ne say between now and the next first World Cup game, no. Apart from these friendly games, there's about AFCON qualifier. These AFCON qualifier are more competitive than any friendly game. And you know, me sure say coaches, you know, about more of these games because World Cup, the chairman, of course, standard be World Cup no. Ghana be World Cup no be expect say
nya omunyina nketina nationality switches na wie.
Yeah.
And yenya Tariq Aba Edinketiaba Callum Hudson-Odoi Aba Semenyo nya the William brothers no munyina Salisu no munyina part of the team near ebo we mu na you know it becomes good for our people.
Chama yenyo omukura na I think technical team no have a fair idea.
A fair idea, good.
Fair idea no mo gina so adwum how a ebetimi prepare against them. It you know let's play in the absence of these players you know yembo even nyom players e ko ball game you can ball World Cup na the national team handlers you know management committee any technical team na no ebenya a fair idea say nyame admo e ko World Cup ni Korea e bo a yebo Japan a ebenya fair idea how we should play against a Korea yebo Chile a near Kwakobo against a Uruguay, you'll get a fair idea how you should line up and play against a Uruguay. You know, many the tournament until every single player must also use the opportunity to make a statement for himself. Sometimes lack of playing time can cause problem in the national team. Unya be more okasa, kasama say players me ba, more opportunity. Wako sa tournament national team handlers blaster coaches, you know, am opportunity. When you mess it up, chama yen team coming out be because you never be make a case for yourself. Say lack of playing time na wunyano. When the time was given to you, you made a good statement. Even the national team handlers cannot overlook you next time because you made a very good statement. And you know, players Lancaster should use this opportunity. Na me technical team the show. Young blended players experience one any more they need a chance no almost a chance no in this tournament.
Well, this time when your chance went to be about young for mobile for neighbor Tariq no mobile Hudson mobile to pindu baba until no one you can voir you please one as how they use free can it's your man for you. Well, I say Chelsea please Chelsea we are like pleased boys, you don't lose in marketing. So I say Charles, you might say please that boys, please that guys, we chill I do please that. Jack,
chat is full.
So we do the idea now. Oh, coffee audience. Oh, with the Tony price you the profit you have 600 times the which one our can. I say Chelsea side of Makoye. What goes the please that boys now? Omu ton adi omu moka. But I know because I go to cry. Kotoko crab Kotoko crab swapping Bella with Lukaku.
I didn't know me Lukaku sir. Debbie. We the Chelsea for no mudibi omubu for mudibim.
Okay. Anyway, Yantoso. Now, BYT. Ghana and Japan, no, what can we be? Japan, there's a holiday. Right, because your local league game. Yes. Your 11 wonders playing against Hearts of Folk. But Ora George Kennedy, our football be out there, Mass Santi Kodoko, impending for. Now, and no number, yes, was in the Yen Baby on some say, or best recotoko. Now, from a some way, Christian, is it just up to management? Say, car management told our hands are tired. It's so being torn like a
of course.
Because Bella, the kind of office I might say could go if it runs in millions.
Of course.
So if you're going to getting like $1 million, $2 million for one player who has just played one season. In fact, in Bella, for the first 5 games, he did not even play. For 5th game, no boy, 4 games, 1 more. Yes. And he was 21 goals. Right?
Yeah.
Was it 21?
21.
In 21 goals in 28 games. Massive record. No, it's about 2 million. Then I be the Kennedy. I say Omunya whatever it takes to hold on to Mbella.
Player on the player welfare. Now one can the future. A business now way. Until say we're doing the peak say now or person or transfer baby. I don't mind the career and then almost so I'm making impact on the bushim and the mamma. Now on the rights. It's a open to keep on. Then as I said we get the almost the better on transfer. And it depends on our management, and then the Becassa and they almost didn't see us so big. The new club are now but on one big dance about improve a lot. And into that one putting into consideration, Obetimia soften the standard of I am an inner Casano Natia says, he say Africa. Now Africa is to be exposed to the world. Nobema who follow so apples. Nina Casa, two parties veterans in Casa. And many dear Anka or Tna and the Beb Wakoto. Nanka ya pair 1 or 2 strikers Jakan. Tell the Bayan, or exciting who be baby and a man arrest. Which is watching and then people are equally good to song. All this is a only maximum. They say it goes my or boy penalties mine. In a main fast and I said Malaria will be bar. They will take up the post. As I say, no position equally. You may be so bestie and now upon Agent Casa and the comes to show and it deal by when you know.
Okay, I know and summer or John Kennedy day to the but I guess they've ever had the influence of the supporters too, because Minimsa Elali at a point, their supporters had to stop Abu Trega from going to Blackburn.
Yes.
Almost about decided said that Blackburn were paying £8 million for the player, £8 million those times. Supporters said they will pay the money.
Supporters be willing to.
They are not even going to the stadium.
Fabu census on how many Kotoko supporters are registered.
It is a way management no. Yes, to run the club.
And management is going to
seven brothers. Okazo a year, Obianto, Ebia, Ivan Domako, anyone one of them. But the Otoma Yeton, and definitely is always open yes car. Oton, so the supporters will have to support him, but he's making a very good point.
And I make us say in Bella and Subekwa, chairman in the fort in the Bemakotoko supporters. Dear Nambella nye. He did a management win this season, but on attendance I say, Sena Kotoko attendance I virtually empty stadium. Now Kotoko is going to Africa, a capital intensive. How are you expecting Kotoko's management to fund African Babekono, Abra Stadium Kramwanko? Now every decision be a Kotoko bete kibiano might be a risk. Abrante FN in Bella first season 21 goals, not 2 million banu. Chema also win ye. Thinking say Abia or Twasuba baby a bad next season. Nebia the numbers in the Kosra Abia Ubetimania bear 4 million. But chairman ye won't be paying. Say play between just 1 season pay. What if said next season Abia and Bella form they pay? Now the value back from 1. The 2 million you might be rejecting this year. Chairman 1 year next year Emma. The situation are near complaining about Kotoko selling their players, not just about selling the players, but the value are no more ton players, Me, some your Kotoko management member, now $1 million Ebambella Hua, Chairman Metono. So $1 million Bambella Hua, Chairman Metono.
$1 million.
$1 million, Chairman Metono.
7 million Ghana cedis.
Metono.
That's 7 million, 7.9 million Ghana cedis.
Chairman Metono.
79 billion.
Metono. Because se me try say bia me dey Africa. Now me ko ade value to me ko ade more value to him. What if you ko Africa na mfa? What if ebia next year numbers na mbele nya ni this year no? What is wanya ni next year? The value no so beti. The only other management man say so meton bella dia. It must come with good money.
But supporters
$200,000.
But supporters may tell you to stop it from happening.
Chairman, Kotoko supporters in this case, Chairman, I mean, you money. I want the team no. I must show commitment there. But they are a cost season way pa. Kotoko they are doing very well in all front. Season way me kaise Kotoko kra ne koda first, me kaise obi Kotoko free first position. As one the first is Amusha goes, Amu winning the league in Bella Edgy Go King. But Obako Kumasi Sports Stadium, virtually empty. Virtually empty. Senka Kotoko supporters, Emma bet 20,000 on average, 20,000 krana. Ebian kept my team so monton Abrantino. Ebias anybody be trasi. No more catch a cow my bogu last season. Chama humbe. Now how do you run a club when there is no title sponsors on the league? We never feel league no sponsors as supporters in players ni winning, utia winning bonus, utia salaries, operational cost cry my. Tebia senka woni a koto company for tenasi and ebia nke ka o mabogu last season no o mo catch the wa chama ebia nka humbe juru. Now how do they pay for that cost? How can they pay for that cost? So mon tias our cost no mo di run the following season na chama edia na be compounding cost nko a na omode ombekika bum saa na e ka na ebe kuku no. This can be a good money dia chairman $1 million eba mbela ho a I advise management to take and let the player go. But $1 million. But
me who share the fan of Kodoko supporters almost shoes man. I mean you have such a player. You want to see I tell one check. If you are Mbella, Ebema will recap of his season so far. Because season in Mariaka, a match to play and all that. Sorry, 2 matches to play. You're crowned as champion this Sunday. But Yama recap of the 21 goals he scored for Asante Kotoko. Okay. This is a player who can even miss 2 penalties in a game and he's still scoring. I will lead a goal king chat. But listen, a fan of Kotoko want to see Kotoko get back to their glory days. Can in your Africa. If I tell you Kotoko is Zamalek game, you know. But the last time Kotoko played in the final, I don't do a penalty, you know. 93. It was played in the afternoon, like late afternoon, kaka. What I say, and you can just imagine 93 or free school abana. That is the feeling that we had in this city. And Obia person who got to go back there.
Yes,
but Omo mbe buama got to go through ono. So got to go edgy league na eko ya no maton there. It becomes a problem. So now, as a supporter,
93 now can not stadium attendance to say.
Oh, Mr. Canino, there be a mass of mechanics.
Not stadium attendance to say.
No, mansa. I didn't baby crow. You're running a number for Dama. Yes, I got to go ball. Father, I saw all the jersey. Or immigration officer. Canino is an immigration officer. Father, Mizu Tiepa. Father Mufi and the daily of Heroes Park. Only 50 no. Unse ona sek obeka sek buy o no so matna Abidjan pan na sek buy na sek fun bi kwa be dedom fi on. Those times if you na 0.5 honum ne ayimo Olamu area amafo be the stadium said be the chance to go to the stadium the next morning unu di intra one contract gonna stadium ayama.
Yes,
that is the level and supporting it. It is say me must can say the circles and the supporters groups should be up and doing because team in the league at this time. Now say Konokoni any other option to raise money than to sell their most prized assets, as in terms of playing body, you know. I mean the key players. It becomes a bit of a problem.
Chama, it has always been a problem, but in this case, management hands are tied. Chama, they are going to Africa. Where do they get the money from? Me my disappointment they say you know radio so this education and say Kotoko should get registered numbers, registered supporters are willing to contribute no matter how small for the club. And now you can say and a kafabu sense of Subai and a Santi Kotoko etimena be 100,000 supporters out of that 8 million now Mr. Herbert Mensah Canada etramuno ebia da so 8 million me ka ho 8 million no and a Kotoko di fabu sense of Subai and the munipa be 100,000 kra a register etua chairman like 5 cities a month Santi Kotoko they can keep him Bella 100,000 supporters. I will be at 5 cities. They can still keep him Bella. Another angle cran say contract by Bella Kotoko will need to meet personal terms in Bella to be able to keep him. Maybe a team beer, but some man bear $10,000 a month. Maybe we are not willing to sell. But how do you convince him Bella say on rejected $10,000 no non-trency akama Kotoko? Chairman, discussions in the solution for Mbella staying is Sikasem. Because Mbella has a personal ambition. ebia afi no ahite ne form
we fi Cameroon na ba be sika we be sika nti no ba
e team bia ba no games na aka be 2-3 games no aka na ate kwa betima break ayiko Ismailado record no by not Raja Casablanca ba me dey ma gain mu ma no koy because he can here and Natana Samoa ball our ball from Wow Stars to Kotoko no any baby a wadru no so who say offer be say aba obeka trust the manager and then obesa me to asusi akama next season and answer me contract ni wo a me ntwa mani mu ana me nko free and answer say also aton me na bi apaka wunya kakra na me so me ko eno okọ Raja Emma Kofi Usu be san ho di go kin to 19 against 18 na atase ato enti eya na ha adwene Ismailado de no after 2099 or 2000 or 2001 time or the house jananka house betimi a maintain no but enyama nkoye esan say sikasamu aba also a German ko eno enya effect or house team no so proud to 2002 and it won so munya don go take Chastela
they are more Kenya
no said it but sikano
they are more Kenya them better me say the fans can react
sikasa ya
fans no better react oh yet come go supporters in GG's counter player e two years sure say Sekotoko awo da go supporters in name Sekotoko we say yenya even yenya 100,000 go fans no be at 10 cedi I say no 1 million Ghana cedi that's 10 billion so the American say a mobilization no and a problem fine circles not starting on census ne Okotoko number and say I mean you get your Okotoko number and but supporters groups are hold on they can do more and yet fine we are there 10,000 nobody about 5,000 nobody about but Okotoko supporters can do more. Okotoko bonus stadium here virtually empty, a team that's winning the league, a team that's playing so well. It becomes a bit of a problem anyway. Top 4 no Galka chairman Kudofiano editor some share you know now in the coming days normal fix a date for Galka top 4 and it's very interesting because
Oba binya 54 points because Carrera of 48 enti se bechem ne media manya sa points na se Carrera enya 54 na bechem enya 2 points a ebetia bechem because Carrera se bechem ebe ball draw
okay
bechem 1-1 enti anu na in favor bechem United enti in this case bechem here 2 points media man here 1 point and also 2 has into means ano because Lidi has head to it
okay
has 48 but and then nyame aduma say has and share elimina 11 wonders has so ebia ye hu omo top 4 and previous top 4 season na mu ohye no enti say ne because at that time na o qualify for top 4 akwa Africa bele o qualify for top 4 uni anything na motivate you say obedi 4 e wo league no so because we did third and unya sika kra wo league nim we did 4 for unya hwe third place first second third and ya more price me boa say last season wa fire the dey come am na house le ball finals house agent no mo so ji om third place money and this time around 4th place no sika say na dey ma no anti e ma no abo ababedi sa position no eno na ma class ni bi hu ni say onya middle ho di no ntimi magi liga dia aka nyina no ye ni say so hu de besi bia aka 2 matches what has enti and nano 11 wonders game no what is o ma share man nyanwa
well Tetanote said they will beat Hearts of Oak to escape relegation and then in Samoka
the game against Atas Book no yeah we can see game ko what I say because that so the team has so good wa inti omo good ni record say the team so better than any so e we than any the nation focus na in area to team there is team dey see okay nyambo echina dey you be see team sharp as full because Shahs as the better than the and Shahs gonna the league relegation dey happen no inti so the empire boni could be confident kasa which is normally kasa much better bon person ko ya duma leave your match dey bia betina apin o park no sa online.
Okay, do it here. 2 teams now. Mubesia can Hearts of Oak 11 wonders game in Techimani and who about kakra. Na yetimi who game no be favor. And the live commentary of that game. I remember T4 and they're live. No me and Sapa Pepe na yeah the sa game no ever. Yeah,
chairman. Has a quarter chimana. We 1985-86 now. Has a job no boy of late no teams in team has a quite of point even against King Face a crowd Techimano. And yama koye di makras of vocal last season. Omo stormy ho enya sa points no de buy. So 1985-86 season. Ena team anidi ade eye Techima Holy Stars enya a good resource no eye team free Techiman and omo share has a table ko Samoyeboa Mugiyaru but third goal by has kaso omo mobium so has ye mobium 85-86 season eba wo Techima abontenso
has ye mobium has I be
oh and the clubs no be bree
ye mobium no
say wasem say the referee ye menti ase Messi Samuel ye manyina aba so and unim say asemi kurasi kotokone RTU e Tamale unim say born 10 minutes on obi adim say kotoko ateneka go about referee say me na kotoko fo bisa referee say referee say montwen mo de munko kumase resource no ye de beba ha kotoko ba ya referee say born here 1-0 abra kotoko take o omu ja born bo so nti ye mobiem de e wo ba bia class ni bebre kotoko adi
ba na kotoko ayi ne kese e chewo
93 kotoko amo okay first league match against
Arsenal na nyomo pe
29 kotoko amo against
Dwarfs and say nyomo pe
has so de wo
make the obo so mobi the obo
na ya semi na mi mobi
say kotoko na attack as smart there good body good attack say o hesa there almost starting on pa na go for kotoko for also one or three ball say there bi odi agro go for me so do
ya fon
mo bo bi eti anyway
chamo but enano say
ye na
wonder se sha e ma na nyanwanwa
I didn't know one the same money.
Say no points na. Wafa
I had to lose so I just lose matches be
atwaso. And wafa sha wafa 2 matches bo. Wafa ebebo 2 matches no on Karela o match on 11 wonders na o match. Say wonders sha na e kire say wafa ntimi nsa no. So because 11 wonders sha se ya obeba 37 points. Wafa o 32. Wafa win 6 points now. Wafa over 39. Ono so ni mienu a crucial game bo. And it's 11 wonders in your points we over 37 now. Obey just 2 points to maintain the status of Ghana League. One, enti a difficult to pa. Say has a bit makwa uram. Na a crucial game for 11 wonders say oba maintain. But wonders mistake in Lagos cities I went to mention nano. And no and I do my baby samri.
Above 2 matches we fear on the Olympics about draw. And only Lagos City so other draw. Ningi na home ko wini anka
it wo sha sesi ameno kasa Accra Lions akem. Nti kotokwane Accra Lions game no. Be last game ne Accra Lions game a o sa ne media ma bebo no. Se Lions lose sa 2 matches ni nyina. Accra Lions were 44 points. The other 16 players we Sharks wa fa free wa ono na be we no. E be ba be 11 one day no so be 37. Out to 35. Out to 6 points na kan one. Out to be 41. Accra Lions were 44 onwe. Ashanti Gold were 43 on Timinwe. So and Kimfesa and be here 2 points akam. Se Kimfesa be here 2 points na. Se Kimfesa here 2 points no be here 1 pointer. Also na R2 a draw. Na oyi R2 a 2 so no is Emma R2 say bye bye. It's as a between R2 no 4 points. But say R2 say na R2 be 38. Na between R2 ni Kimfesa aka 1 point. And we next game and Kimfesa beba efie abeba against Lagos Cities. Real Tamale United and so be away to us. And it's our time no say Kimfesa nya draw waka league nim. And the best for Kimfesa against R2 ni say onboard draw nyame adoma Sunday year be na R2 and cancel him. Na R2 wafa Sharks and hwese ba ko beko. Na 11 wonders so no wantima say has onso ba be kasa wafa Sharks a wakoda da no say ba ko beko akoka wafa ne Sharks on. It wafa de ne chances of say all stay no be 89%. Say 1% person become because the destiny as I know mom that's run or we need that 6 games no mom that need 2 points okra wawe. And in this case, you have 1 team probability. You have 1 team. Obaka Sharks wafa ho. And you know elimina 11 wonders R2 Dreams FC Kimfisa. And Dreams FC so ebebo brekum Chelsea. Dreams FC beba mediama. E wo fie. The Dreams FC so 38 points. Also nya 3 points. Ebenya 41 points. Said ebeya R2 Kimfisa wo game no. Ebebo anamana kam. Esanso omumi anu so air pribi. And these are 2 teams in share points are. A Dreams a point to save. Say waka ya Ghana League. Nimti chamo said the league na no. Asia ono aka 3 teams are 4 teams. Kimfesa, Dreams, R2, 11 wonders are. Omuka wafa Sharks on. It's as a wafa games in the crano. 11 wonders no ni me anu say pre. Ba ko be sare. Na wafa asako away akwa against a team of France Karela and you know so no team this season and I saw Mukrumo. The only team who has eliminated Karela Okromia Asante 2016 February Division 1 Obianse Ohoda.
Okay, well, said nobody and come on. Yanko last chance I say said me kind,